you know that the highest point in Florida is only about 35 feet? Scientists estimate that if all of Greenland's ice sheets were to melt, the global sea level would rise by 23 feet. If this were to happen, that would mean that most of Florida would be underwater. Global warming has the potential to affect every living thing on the planet. Currently, the climate is changing and showing no signs of slowing down. So what exactly is global warming? Global warming is an increase of the Earth's temperature by a few degrees, resulting in an increase in the volume of water, which contribute to sea levels rising. What are the causes of global warming? There are two categories: natural and human. Some examples of natural causes are explosions of the sun, called sunspots, volcanic eruptions, changes in the Earth's orbit, and explosions caused by meteors hitting the Earth. Some human causes are deforestation, which removes trees, which then removes oxygen supply and CO2 absorption. There is also pollution, which introduces harmful contaminants into the air, water, and soil. Then there is the burning of fossil fuels. This causes air pollution and an increase in CO2. Fossil fuels such as oil can also affect wildlife, like the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. Global warming is an obvious issue, but I would like to tell you about the real consequences that we could potentially face. Some effects of global warming is that water temperatures will rise. This will cause ice sheets and glaciers to melt, which will then cause a rise in sea levels. Warmer water temperatures will also cause stronger hurricanes and tsunamis, and also an increase in precipitation. Ecosystems will change. Some species will move farther north or become more successful. Others won't be able to move and become extinct. Animals such as polar bears, caribou, brook trout, and foxes are all in danger. In particular, polar bears are at a high risk for extinction. They have to swim farther distances to find food. Due to the lack of ice, there are less seals to feed on. Less ice equals less food. There are also effects on the ocean. Warmer water will increase acidity. It will affect the circulation of water and will also put marine life at high risk for disease. Warmer waters will cause coral to rid themselves of algae, which is a food and shelter source for many marine animals. Warmer waters are expected to increase the incidence of other coral diseases, such as black band disease, white band disease, white plague, and white pox, all of which can lead to mass mortality of coral and subsequently the entire ecosystem it supports. And here's some pictures. We have black band disease up here, white plague down here, and white pox on the right. Warmer temperatures will also allow disease to spread more easily. This will attract mosquitoes and ticks, which cause West Nile virus, malaria, and Lyme disease. Americans' per capita emissions of heat-trapping gases is 5.6 tons, more than double the amount of Western Europeans. So what can we do to help our planet? You can start by replacing your light bulbs. Use a compact fluorescent bulb, which saves about 60% of energy and also about 300 pounds of carbon dioxide a year. Recycling can also save about 2,400 pounds of CO2. It also helps prevent pollution and conserves natural resources. By carpooling, you can also conserve energy and improve your air quality and reduce gas emissions. You can also plant a tree. One tree absorbs about 1 ton of carbon dioxide. Trees also provide shade. This will help to reduce air conditioning costs by 10 to 15%. You can also try to eat less meat. Cows produce and exhale methane gas, which is vital for our environment. Last, you can unplug electrical appliances when they're not in use. This will save energy, eliminate heat-trapping gases, and save fossil fuels. Today, I've hoped that I've helped you become more aware about the crisis that our home is falling victim to. Global warming is an international phenomenon with worldwide repercussions. We cannot wait for there to be a proposed solution. Instead, each person can help by living a responsible lifestyle. Small adjustments, like carpooling or changing light bulbs, can reduce the carbon footprint placed on our planet. By making these changes, we can help save wildlife and even humans from starvation, disease, and natural disasters. So thank you for listening.